First of all, I'm here today to talk to you about the science of Herbalife so that you'll all know that you can have confidence in the fact that Herbalife has absolutely the best products in the world. I have been involved with nutrition for the last 30 years. I founded the program in nutrition at UCLA some 30 years ago. And in about 2003, I became involved with Herbalife when I found out that this was one of the largest nutrition and wellness companies in the world. I became very excited about the fact that I have 1 million agents of change at that time around the world to spread a message of healthy nutrition using outstanding products based on great science. So although I've written over 200 scientific papers now and been many national memberships throughout the United States and recognized throughout the world, my time with Herbalife has been among the most exciting times in my personal career. I know that my time with Herbalife and by influencing your education, I'll save more people's lives around the world than I would personally as a physician living to the age of 120. So I'm very excited to be here today, and I want to get some specific points across to you. First of all, I want you to know that Herbalife has a tremendous network of global experts in nutrition science and research. At UCLA, we have the Mark Hughes Cellular Molecular Nutrition Laboratory, which has 4 natural product chemists. Also, there's a very large Herbalife Product and Science Center in Torrance, California, where we have many more product scientists working every day to get the greatest scientific breakthroughs into Herbalife products. We also work with international nutrition experts from around the world, and all of this is being done so that the best science will be used to give you the best products every day. What we have here is a picture of our Nutrition Advisory Board, and we now have over 20 Nutrition Advisory Board members, all university affiliated around the world. So let's take a little journey into Herbalife science, where we have been working the last few years. In my own laboratory at UCLA, we've been doing cutting-edge research, and we're the first to identify many of the biologically active substances found in green tea and in pomegranate. You know, there are over 150,000 plants on Earth that are edible, and most humans eat only about 200 of these. And what my work has been to try to discover within these plants many of the unique substances that have been in the food supply since man evolved on Earth, but that we've lost in the last few hundred years of the Industrial Revolution, as sugar and fat have come into our diets and pushed out many of these healthy substances. There are hundreds of studies every day on the health benefits of balanced nutrition and a healthy, active lifestyle, and those are the kinds of scientific breakthroughs that we bring to you in Herbalife products every day. Let me spend a moment on body protein because that's the first concept that I brought into Herbalife in 2003, which is now spread around the world. Protein is stored in all the cells of your muscles and organs in your body. If you don't eat enough protein every day, your body will break down the protein in your body to get what it needs to produce energy. When you cut calories in an attempt to manage your body weight, you must also get the adequate amount of protein at the same time. Because if you just eat less but don't eat enough protein, your body will lose protein. However, if you eat enough protein and you exercise every day, you'll not only maintain the muscle you have, but you'll build more muscle. Why is muscle so important? Well, there's a key difference between muscle and fat cells. Muscle cells burn a lot of energy. They burn about 14 calories per pound, whereas fat cells only burn 1 or 2 calories per pound. So fat cells, the more you have, they create a lot of problems for your health. At the same time, as you build more muscle, you burn more calories, making it easier to manage a healthy body weight. Now, many people look at the body shape, and the body shape is very important. And you know, in America, we have lots of people who are big and round and fat, and over 65% of Americans are overweight or obese. But in France, you have much less of this obvious problem. People don't look obviously fat. But you know, a recent study done in England, shown on this slide, they used a special magnetic machine called an MRI machine. And that machine could visualize the fat inside the body. And what they found was that 45% of women and 60% of men who had a normal body weight for their height and who even had a normal waist size had too much fat inside their body. And where was that fat located? It was located around the intestines and around the liver, where it creates a lot of problems for the body's health. So how do you get rid of that extra fat cells that are in your body? Well, you have to do 2 things. You have to balance your nutrition by eating fewer calories, and less fat and less sugar and more colorful fruits and vegetables. And at the same time, you need to increase your exercise every day, 30 to 60 minutes of exercise at least 5 days a week. And you have to do a lot of exercise. Just one little bag of potato chips, you would have to run 3 miles in 30 minutes to burn those calories. So you have to balance your nutrition and your exercise. And the philosophy of Herbalife is balanced nutrition for a healthy, active lifestyle that's personalized. And that's very important, that we treat each person differently in terms of the amount of protein they need and the type of exercise that they'd like to do. Well, what's the scientific evidence behind Herbalife products? We have 3 clinical trials that have been done in Germany, the United States, and Korea, as well as one in Brazil that's still being published. And what we found in these studies was that drinking a protein-enriched meal replacement shake, that is Formula 1, led to more effective weight management than simply trying to limit calories by eating less of your favorite foods. And this is a concept that still needs to be taught throughout France, that it's not just eating different foods that works, but that a meal replacement shake can be a tremendous benefit by helping you organize your diet, making it easier for you to follow healthy nutrition. And what happened in this study was some people got more protein, some people got less, they all lost weight, but among the people in the higher protein group, with individualized protein, 64% were found to reduce their risk of chronic diseases called metabolic syndrome, while only 41% in the usual protein group did this. So using more protein, as what we've been teaching in Herbalife, is of great benefit around the world. My personal dream, my involvement in Herbalife is because I would like to see every person in the world start their day with a healthy breakfast, having an Herbalife shake. It's the way I start my day every day. I have a blender at home. I put in my Formula 1. I put in my performance protein powder. I put in some frozen fruit and some soy milk, and I put them on my blender, and I have that to start my day, and I have a wonderful amount of energy. I'm not hungry all morning, and I'm able to get through my day in a very easy way. It's very simple. It's a formula that's worked. I'd love for you to do it as much as you can. I want to wish you all the best of health and the best of luck. And I hope to see all of you in person in France very soon.